Hello, what's going on, and welcome back to the RTG. And in this episode today, we have a lot of content. So I need to sit down, explain everything that's happened over the past few days on the game. But we've got icons, campaign packs, 84 plus times 7. It's a lot of stuff. So thumbs up if you enjoy and want to support the channel, and let's go. So we did start the day with some player picks. I had some leftover non-rares and rares, so I thought it'd be a good idea to throw them towards these. And a good decision. Out of the first one, 90 rated Xavi. Junior version. It does seem to be the regular occurrence right now that you're packing the worst ones, and what a shame, because if we did receive the juiced up one, he may have been on par with that Team of the Year icon version of Andrea Pirlo, or maybe Pedri. Remember how good he was as that left centre mid in the 4-1-2-on-2 setup? And that's what I do look for. Out of those types of dribbler, playmaker midfielders, I want someone that can actually defend as well as push on, get goals, and chip in with some assists. So maybe, never say never, we might have packed him in today's episode. Well, we haven't, but we might buy him off the market at a later date because he's going to be going out of packs on Friday. But because we were waiting for the Trophy Titan objective to refresh at 6 PM, I jumped into the draft. I've got another like 2 or 3 tokens spare. I keep doing that 6 PM SBC that gives out the free draft token. So I may as well put it to good use, and we got blessed. This draft was really nice to test out 3 icons, and it's the FUT birthday versions of Jairzinho, Kaká, and Eusebio. And it wasn't until the second game where I was really seeing the potential and what Kaká was providing. I don't know what happened in the first game, but the second, yeah, he was progressing with the ball really well. He did pull a couple of shots wide, but that could also be user error. So he's just nice to use, and I wouldn't mind picking him up for the RTG. But Eusebio, we need to focus on this card, because I'm going to be real, this year he hasn't been it for me. A few FIFAs ago, he was legitimately like the best striker to use alongside whoever. But this year wasn't that guy. However, the FUT birthday version now receiving the 5-star skills. I don't know if it's necessarily just the 5-star skills that has helped him out, but it's just how he's maneuvering the ball. He feels a little bit more responsive, floaty, and he resembles like Jairzinho in a way. And you know how much I love Jairzinho and everyone else that plays the game on FIFA 23. So Eusebio, he already had the finish, but he just feels a lot better. So if there's a card that's worth it, it's him. Eusebio at 8-9 million. Yeah, it's a lot of coins. But I should actually go through a lot of these special versions of the icons and let you know which one is worth buying. Because some of these like super juice aren't really worth it. Like when it comes to like a Jairzinho in a way, the 90 version is perfect. You don't really need to upgrade that. I mean, the FUT birthday version, given the 5-star weak foot, is obviously a positive. But yeah, it could be a cool video to go through some of those, yeah, special versions. And we did receive a 100k pack, the mega pack from the draft, which is nice. And I think we made like 40 to 50,000. And what a shame if that wasn't consistent. If EA gave you more of a guarantee from the draft rewards, or like 10, 15,000 coins per run, that would be a really nice way just to farm coins on the game. And it would make it a lot better, but they're never going to do that. But we do have some 84 plus times 7 packs. You're also going to be seeing the campaign pick coming up. I would actually stay clear of these. They don't really seem worth it. Maybe if you're going to save everything for team of the season, you're probably going to be putting your fodder towards them. But I don't know if you've been packing anything. I just feel like I'm doing it for the sake of doing it and just receiving a bunch of high-rated cards back. And a lot of the time, not even breaking even. But the Trophy Titan objective was completed, and we packed the worst pundit on the game. Owen, or the worst pundit IRL, and a card that I really don't want to use. Michael Owen, junior version yet again. So this stuff here, though, is real nice. Because you know, just before Team of the Season, EA will go and release a different SBC. You know, we saw it with like the Prime, the Team of the Year Icon version, as well as the FUT Birthday. I think they're going to be dropping something that is like a must-do, like you have to complete. And it's going to be expensive, though, but they will really give you like cards that are worth doing it for. So I'm going to be waiting patiently. I think Friday we're going to have like the Team of the Season warm-up, I believe it is, which could be good. I don't really mind too much. Better than them like releasing some dodgy-ass promo just to make some money. So I don't really care. We're being patient right now for the RTG. But what I've actually seen, though, on the game, maybe you haven't come across, and speaking of Owen with his injuries, there's a problem. Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the way your team's been playing, but can you like remember maybe 1 or 2 cards in that starting 11 that have been really underperforming? You think, damn, what's happened to them? Like last week they were really good, do me a favor, go on the web app and check the player bio, the attributes, and see if they've got a permanent injury. I'm not joking. I'm not sure if it's so much like a visual glitch or whatever, but EA need to come out and be a little bit more transparent with us. I think they're breaking our cards. No, I don't want to panic you, but seriously, like, it's actually a thing. So go and check it out. But the mixed campaign player pick, this is nice. Like, road to the finals, foot fantasies. Oh, we got a lot of foot fantasies. At first glance, it did seem like a little bit of an L, but DeMarcos wouldn't be a bad card for like a right back or even right mid in a 3-5-2. But Fabian was the decision. I took him. And because I was needing like 1 or 2 extra wins in the Elite Division to secure our rank 1, 100k packs, 50k packs for Thursday, I thought I'd actually bring him in. So we had to bring back Ramos in that setup. I went and purchased the road to the final Attel just to see if he was worth using as the right mid, as well as rebuying Donnarumma. He's still good though. Informed Donnarumma. I did buy the wrong version. It was the 89 instead of the 90, but it is what it is. And Dalglish was packed. You know how I was saying the 84 plus times 7 packs aren't really worth it? Well, yet again, the way I see it though, it is still fodder. Like, it's not the better version of him. And that would have been wonderful. Maybe he would have been given that Eusebio treatment, whereas the 5-star skills does like completely change his card. I might buy him though for this weekend. Like, when he came out, he's like 3 mil or so. He's 1.3, 1.4. And I don't think I'm going to lose that much on him. Like, double 5-star. He does look like a cheaper Eusebio. So I might have to pick him up for the FUT Champs run. But this was the team that we threw together to jump into Rivals. With the Gattuso returning in the midfield that did play well. But I need to fix this team. Now, I love the formation. No issues there. And Attel didn't even play too bad. But I've sold Attel straight away. I basically broke even on the money that I purchased him for. The thing is, it's not so much Attel being the problem. I wasn't really thinking straight when I was building this side. I have no chemistry. And especially Erling Haaland, he needs minimum 2. I've tried him on 3, 2, 1. And 1 chemistry kind of breaks his card. And he does start missing a few too many chances for my liking. But 2 chemistry, minimum, and he's fine. Like, he really does play well on 2. So with that being said, I think our main focus is to get Haaland on, like I say, 2, and then bring in like a new right mid. I was actually using Jacob Murphy, the Showdown Murphy card for the objective itself. And he's all right, but yeah, I kind of want something different. You know, I want a new midfielder. I want a new right mid. So I don't want to waste coins though, just before team of the season. But I've got to freshen it up. Otherwise, I'm going to be bored playing the weekend league. But Fabian, I know some of you will say, well, Fuge, is he good? Like, you brought him into that midfield role. He seemed like he had a good range of passing. I like that from the cards. His height was noticeable, and that's good for the long strides to track back and help defend. But I think defensively, he wasn't really, like, standout. He was fine. Absolutely fine to use, but I don't believe I'm going to really want to continue using him in this main setup. And then with our defense, I had to whip out Cordoba, sadly, because I couldn't get chemistry with the other players. And he's been good for us, Cordoba. And it would be nice to see him in a weekend league run. But it's one of those where I'm going to be focusing on chemistry rather than the players. Because a lot of these cards, like Ramos that we brought back, he's basically on the level, if not better than Cordoba. And Bonucci has been solid. I do like Bonucci. And I've been enjoying bringing back Vidic. Having packed him recently from that prime pack. So we're going to make some further changes to this team for sure. But we finally got it, boys. The win was coming. It was a bit of a grind, though. Like, it's one of those where it was tough. It was tough. The Elite Division right now, with the fact that they've changed the game and they've made defending so much harder, it is a bit more of a grind. But let's go back to the team. I'll show you everything that's been sold, how many coins we're sitting on, and some ideas that I've got with this starting 11. So we've got some good news. Barella is receiving a +1 boost on that road to the final after they beat Benfica, which was nice because he scored in both legs. So if there is a card that deserves an upgrade, it's him. And if he does receive it before Friday, I'll use him alongside whoever, Gattuso or maybe someone else that we purchase, and it would be helpful for the Serie A chemistry. But Dudek was also bought for 37,000, basically discard price for an 89. And I must say, it's one of these cards that seems to be super acrobatic and make camera saves. Like, it's so unnecessary, but he's just flying across. He's either not saving it or he's making good saves. But he's one of those goalkeepers that I just don't really feel that he's better than even the 89 informed Donnarumma that I tried, and the Melier, the Mike Mignon. I don't know, I just don't really like him that much, so it's just not worth continuing to use him. But the chemistry that he provides to Erling Haaland was really helpful, and that's why I bought him originally, but he's just not very good. And Atel is nice, though. As a right mid in the 3 at the back, he was sweet, but the chemistry is just a problem. Like, I'd have to go and use Thuram. I don't really want to use him. Over, like, Gattuso or Vieira that we already have at the club? Nah. Maybe if he were to receive the Team of the Season, which is most likely going to be the case, Team of the Season Thuram is going to be nuts. So maybe at that time we can go and bring back Atel and create chemistry. But at this moment in time, we have Cordoba sitting on the reserves. It would be nice to somehow bring him back into the team. Maybe I could just drop Vidic, but it probably would be a bad idea because Vidic is just better than Cordoba. And Ramos was nice, returning into our main setup. So we're looking for a new midfielder if we don't want to use Gattuso. So we could have actually Barella, Gattuso together for FUT Champions. Right mid, not so sure. We still need to find that. And then Erling Haaland Chem, though. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. It was a little bit more of a post-con one because I had so much content going on. I really needed to explain myself and what's been happening on the account. But Team of the Season is coming very, very soon. But thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up on today's video if you've enjoyed. And tomorrow you're going to be seeing the rank 1 in the Elite Div packs. And we'll see if we can get any of these icons before they go out of packs. Thank you. Peace.